Futfemreflect International video. Today I'm with Ava, who is going to tell us all about growing up playing football in
Ireland.
Okay, so hi Ava, thanks so much for joining me. How did you first get into football and why?
I think I started when I was about 10, just playing with the lads on my green. My best friend and I were the only two girls in the state, and she moved back and forth to America a lot, so I had no choice but to play with all the lads and my brother. At around the same age at school, we started to play Gaelic football and sometimes football in the yard, but it nearly always ended in tears because people got hit in the face and yeah.
Okay, so your brother was quite instrumental in you starting playing football.
We're like Irish twins. There's only a year and a half between us, so we're really close, and whatever he did, I wanted to do, and whatever I did, he wanted to do.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so you've got him to thank.
He's amazing. Yeah, he made me a really good defender, but I'll never be able to beat him. He's just too good.
Tell me about your experiences growing up playing football in Ireland.
Overall, I thought it was quite inclusive. The boys on my green, they always welcomed me because, it was another player, and as long as I was playing and not doing stupid stuff, they welcomed me. Another friend of mine who hated playing football, but he went through stages of trying to play it, but it just never worked out for him. So he took to cutting the nets on our green with a scissors.
Oh my god. So that was definitely a barrier to your participation.
Well, you see, we had only upgraded them. Originally we had coats, other footballs and stuff. And this was a real step up,
Yeah, a net, that's really good.
Yeah, we had two of them.
Wow. But then someone was cutting them.
Yeah.
Okay, not great. So when you were growing up then, did you play football in clubs?
I've played for 2 clubs, so I didn't start till I was 12, almost 13, and then I moved club 2 seasons later. So my first club was my local club that my brother still plays for, and I just said I'd give it a go, and I really liked it, but we always struggled for numbers, and we only won 1 match in my first 2 years. So it was really hard.
But they were girls' teams?
Yeah.
Both of them? Okay. Yeah. So you kind of started off playing with boys in at home?
Yeah, and I would have done the summer camps.
Okay.
That's actually similar to Helena. I just went up because I don't know. I guess I went up because I did want to play, because all my friends, they were going to be at the summer camp, and I was going to be home alone, so I went up, and then the person there signing up the people was like, "Oh, would you like to come along too?" And I don't think I even had any. I definitely didn't have boots or stingers.
Really?
So just went along and had a good time.
How about then in school? Did you have many opportunities to play?
My old principal in my primary school literally banned sports. So that principal was only there for 2 years, and then we got a new principal, and he really emphasised sports. In Ireland, sports aren't that big school-based sport. So it's mainly only 6th class when you're 12.
Okay.
So we got into a final, but it's and we lost it tragically.
Well, it's good to get there.
So it's very hard to play football, or soccer, as I usually refer to. In secondary school, it was much the same. My team was dragged by the few of us that played for my local club. We did once get a Roma player though, a futsal player.
Ooh.
That was pretty exciting. We got to a final, albeit after playing 1 match, but we made a final.
great. You don't need to mention the one match bit.
My secondary school sports just seemed to disappear.
Oh.
The boys' sports got stronger and the girls' sport just filtered out. Tragic, but
Take notes. Wow, I have to say I'm still very taken aback by what you said about your head teacher that banned sport.
Yeah, she was a bit of she kind of reminds me of that
I know who you're gonna say.
principal in Matilda.
So not really any opportunities to play football, soccer in school.
No organised sport really. Like it was a bit here and there.
Okay. How about then in general, in Ireland, what do you think facilities are like for girls that do want to play football, like clubs and leagues that are available?
It's really tricky. As I said, I had to move club when I was 14. Like the club I play for, they're like, we drag people from everywhere, but like we're not we're dragging people because we need players and they need a club. It's not that you're like stepping up to move to a better club. You are purely moving just because your club at home is folded.
Just to play.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, it's really unstable. That season we lost like every match as well.
It's not you've not got a great success record here.
I've done better in recent years.
Yeah, I can so relate to that. Like, unstable is a really good way to describe it. Just like not having the numbers to fill up a team, and moving teams every couple of seasons, playing with older girls, 2 years older maybe, playing with younger girls. Like, yeah. How is women's football then regarded in Ireland, would you say, in terms of maybe media coverage, people talking about it? What do you think?
Media coverage has definitely gotten so much better. The women's national league has only kind of like it's been around I think since 2009, but it struggles a lot with finances and like Ireland, like the transport, it's like there's a lot of commuting, like most of the clubs are based in Dublin, so it's really hard for the teams from Donegal and like Galway and but it has definitely gotten better. Like there's a 20x20 movement and Instagram and stuff, like it's definitely positive that Instagram has helped like spread team news and stuff, and there's some really good Twitter accounts I follow, and like I'm just much more aware of like female footballers and sports stars. There's still loads of negativity. Like recently there was an under-17 final and my local National League club was playing in it, so Cork City, and they were playing, if I get this wrong, Shamrock Rovers from like Dublinish, but they had the comments on because it was streamed on YouTube, and the comments, like, they were terrible.
Really?
Like this was an underage team, and there was loads of sexual stuff about the ref, players.
What?
It was shameful. Like they really should have just turned comments off, but that got loads of coverage, and like rightly so, because it really needs to be stopped. And it's kind of wearing it was mainly boys and like men that were saying this stuff. I always thought the boys were quite they always included me and stuff. But like to see the other side of it, which I didn't really get to see much of, was like shocking.
This problem of like the sexualization of women's football is so bad, like so bad, wrong, sexist. Like I could go on forever about this, but it just completely takes away from women's football talents, like completely objectifies women and makes them sort of, for the male gaze, it's really, really disgusting. So that's a shame. On a lighter note, that's good that it's improving, but there is still loads that needs to be done. It's about like doing sport and womanhood and supporting each other. Right, Ava, tell me, what is football to you?
To me, like it kind of means everything. I'm a bit obsessed. Go from knowing nothing to being like a bit of a fanatic. I just love it. But like to me, I think it's like as people say, it's the people's game, but it's also like the people's language. You know, it breaks down borders, it breaks down barriers. Like it's like an international language. You know, you go to I went to France, thought I could somewhat speak French, but the poor people could not understand me whatsoever. But you know, you play football, I play football. We
Le foot.
yeah.
Okay, and what would you say to any girls or women that are considering starting football?
All it takes is a ball. Like some people say a ball in a wall, but it really only takes a ball.
A ball in a wall.
Like you might as well give it a go. Anything in life is worth a shot.
A shot, pardon the pun.
Yeah, I didn't even mean that.
All right, well, that is the end of this lovely interview. Thank you so much. It's been very interesting to hear about your experiences in Ireland. I've learned some new things, actually. So, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Very welcome.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.